And let's take them on together. What's your favourite meme? If I had to answer genuinely, it's gotta be a troll face. I love them troll faces. They keep sneaking into me.
Black Mirror is an anthology inspired by the Twilight Zone, with each episode telling its own story and world, but connected by one core idea: technology, and how humanity uses it sometimes for good, and most of the time, nah. Most episodes focus on futuristic tech, creating a cold dystopian vibe. The series was created by Channel 4, which honestly makes sense. The brand has always leaned into the degenerates of society. They give us shows like Utopia, Mr. Robot, and Humans. Before that, UK TV was mostly Peppa Pig, Dick and Dom, or Cat Icarus.
Okay, you deliberately just trying to annoy me?
Who are you talking to? Black Mirror stood up for being dark, uncomfortable, and ahead of its time, and honestly, I don't blame them. The Waldo moment predicted VTubers, Be Right Back predicted AI chatbots, Rachel Jack and Ashley 2 predicted posthumous albums, and Striking Vipers, come on, that's basically VR chat e-dating. But even though most episodes explore future techs, there's one that hits differently, focusing on the tech we currently have and how it can be dangerously misused. In my opinion, it's the best episode of the show, and the name is Shut Up and Dance. Meet Kenny. He's a young guy from Birmingham with a normal job, life, family, the whole deal. Well, until that all changes when he accidentally installs malware on his computer that catches him, gooning, and gives control to the anonymous hackers. From there, Kenny is forced in a series of tasks to prevent the footage from being released. At first it's harmless, like delivering a cake, meeting strangers, but the demands escalate quickly, like robbery, doing a police chase, and even murder, all that to keep a secret that nobody would really care about. And honestly, you might be wondering, why does he even care? I mean, DSP did it on stream and got away with it. But the more you dig deep, the clearer it gets. Kenny isn't just embarrassed, he's hiding something worse.
What did you do, Kenny? You've been looking at kids.
Yeah, it turns out, Kenny's the love child between Jeffrey Epstein and Diddy Blood. The twist generally threw me off on first viewing. On the first watch, you root for Kenny, the scared, quiet guy caught in a nightmare, but on rewatch, everything clicked. Small details that you miss on rewatch look way worse on the second one. The obsessive locks on his doors and laptop, his constant stress over exposure, Hector's comments about public embarrassment. It's all about protecting his darkest secret. The episode flips from a story of victimhood to one of moral reckoning. Both versions of Kenny work in my opinion. On the first viewing you root for him, but on the second viewing, you're basically hoping for his downfall. That's a great plot twist, and it kind of reminds me of Kendrick Lamar's Damn, where you play it backwards and the story completely changes. The most interesting thing about this episode is that it asks the question, are the hackers actually right? They target guilty people and force them through escalating, degrading tasks, but the punishment doesn't really match the justice. It's more cruelty than amusing than anything, and it makes you ask, are the hackers better than the people they're targeting? In Kenny's case, yeah, fuck him. He deserves a death penalty. But for others like the racist CEO, whose tweets got leaked, it makes the situation morally murky, and it just feels like they're punishing everyone who did a minor or major slip-up the same. Also, I love how the actors made this into a game, with multiple targets. On first viewing, the driver drilling the cake seems a minor character, but at the end you realize he's also been targeted. All the stories subtly interact, which is really clever, and the excellent music by Radiohead, man, it's a perfect and haunting bittersweet moment to play at the ending. In conclusion, Shut Up and Dance is the best episode of Black Mirror. It has an engaging story, a brilliant twist, and countless details that make rewatches rewarding. What makes it truly horrifying is that it could happen today. It's works on technology we already use, which makes the fear immediate and personal. If you ever need proof that Black Mirror isn't just sci-fi, this is it. Wait, who's the dude who made Black Mirror again? Is it Charlie Wilson?